Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you will all be fine. So we will start from our remaining topic, and that is making of a movie project. Our previous two types of the project with respect to the planning, that was research on question project, and first one was penned by number projects. So third one is making of a movie project. In this project, or in this type of the project, the project manager know how to do the work, in which way the work should be done, which resources are required, and what are the way that we should done the project activity, how to distribute the project into different activity, how to assign time period to such an activity, how to properly manage the project team. But project manager not know about the end result, that what will be the end result of this project. That's why, just like a movie, when a drama or a movie that is making by a director, so director in this case is that is a project manager. So he or she know how to complete this project properly, like which hero or heroines that should be selected, how much budget that should be assigned, how much the work that should be distributed, which site will be better for the recording. All the requirements that should be done in proper way. But still, the project manager that is not 100% sure about the end result, that either this will be failure, flop, or masterpiece. Because if we looked out the record, so we are witnesses of many those movies which have a very low budget, and they are the masterpieces. Your result is masterpiece. They are super duper masterpiece, successful. And there are also a big and a huge budgeted movies, they are super duper flop. So making of the movie is that type of the project in which the project manager know how to do the work, but he is not clear that what will be the end result. The end results are in hand of the customers or the audience. So some important things that should be noted while a project manager, when he is doing like these projects, so like script writing, story boarding, making a list of the equipments which are required, deciding the timeline of the work, all the other considerations of the full team, check out the location, makeup, all these things that are included. After that, productions, extreme long shot or short shots, medium shots, close up, all these are the project manager know or the director know how to do properly, how to do in a proper way, but he is unaware of the end result. So those projects in which the project manager is not 100% sure about the end results, and he or she also know the project activity work of the project in a proper way, so such type of the projects, that is called making of a movie projects. Next one is walking in fog. Walking in fog, that is very interesting and difficult projects. Fog. So walking in fog projects, dear students, if you don't know what you want, if you don't know what you want or how to achieve it, so you are likely to have a walking in the fog type of the project. Typically, the organization is attempting to do something different, something that hasn't been attempted before. These projects are started because of a change in circumstances. For example, I will give you the example of, let's suppose, introducing a new business strategy in response to political, legislative, or socio-economic organizational change. So, as such, this type of change projects call for certain leadership style. They need tight control, strong communications, and innovations in creativity are required. Dear students, the walking in fog like projects, they require the teamwork and a desire to work and learn together. Walking in fog projects should proceed cautiously. If not, so you risk delivering nothing of the benefits to that organizations. So that's why we can say that walking and fog projects are too much difficult. This is that type of the projects that, let's suppose, our eyes are closed and we are specifying our targets. We are wanting to reach our targets and we are walk towards our targets. In this case, the project managers don't know that how to do the work, from where we should start, in which way we will do the work, and what will be the end result of this project. Chances of, in the start, chances of failure are too much. But still, the project managers, they are trying to do this project. And such type of the project needs, but strong leadership quality. Like here, the investors are not only unclear about how the things need to be done, but are also not sure about what the end result could be. So such type of the projects, that is called walking in fog. Fog means dhund, ghubar. So when we are walk in the fog, so automatically our eyes don't work properly. So when they are not, we close them. So we are facing too much problem in walking. So similarly here, such projects which a project manager is done, so they are facing too much challenges. Like let's suppose if I am say that I want to construct a house in the air. So what I should we do? How I can suspend the house in the air? Clear? So these type of projects in which the project manager is totally unaware from the end result and also have unaware from how the work should be done. So these type of the projects are called walking in fog projects. The second one type of the projects, types with respect to, we can say that on the basis of the productions or outputs the project. So in this project types, first one is like constructions projects. So construction project here doesn't mean that we construct the building, etc. No, constructions project here means that which are increasing the output of a business or of some other entity. So these types of the projects, that is called construction project, means that the project manager should use those techniques, should use those technology, should use those machinery or other resources that they can positively affect on the output of the projects or the output of the business. For example, customer call center. What's the benefits of the customer call centers? The customer call centers, those businesses which have this the customer call centers, so they can easily access to their customers and they can take the informations from the customers without the using of any kind of the third party. So, and similarly, they can easily and in short time they can serve their customers. Like if you have some problems, so you call to your call centers. Like I'm using Etisalat's SIM. So if I have some problems in my net problem, I have some call packages, I want to get information. So I directly calls to the call centers and I'm getting the information. At the end that calls customer person, they are also asking some questions from us. And similarly, they are also providing some extra information regarding to their product and services. So in this way, they can serve their customers and on increasing the output in shape of the productivity of that organizations. IT introduction in the organization, the use of the IT. If we looked out 50 years back record or 60-year back records, so there was less use of the IT in organizations. So they have too much problems at that time. But nowadays we have the IT, so we can, the work become through by the use of the computer, to by the use of the international, the information technology that solved too much problem. Now look it, I'm using the IT. I'm making my lecture at home and you are from your home, from a too much distance, using my services through by the entertaining my services. Now through by that, due to the, with the help of the IT now, you can get benefits. Similarly, we are using different softwares like SPSS for in the statistic we are using for the concrete result, for the effective result, and they can save our time as well as. Similarly, we are using the QuickBook, we are using SAFE software, we are using too much many other software, Tally for the accounting, and they can gives us the concise and concrete results. So this is that type of the projects which are affecting the outputs of the business or organizations. Second one, production basis type of the projects are research projects. The project producers knowledge and more knowledge to the existence ones. The knowledge may be formally represented as a models, patterns. For example, developing a new species. Nowadays, research project, as its name indicates, these are such projects which is done by the people for solving the upcoming issues to them. For example, nowadays we are seeing hybridization concepts, hybridizations in poultry, hybridizations in animals, hybridizations in fruits, hybridizations in agriculture items. So this is why what are the reasons that these seeds are these species that are introducing by the researchers? The reason is that one, they think due to the high populations rate, so they think that in futures human will face the problems. So they're trying to introduce such types of the seeds which gives more production with less times. So they developed the different species, and now we can use those items. Similarly, how to get the economic developments. So for that purpose they do the research and they finding out the different techniques that how we can develop our economy. So these are called what? These are called research projects, re-engineering projects. Re-engineering projects, this projects produces a desired change in the existing system or process. That is called re-engineering project. We can amend project manager in this type of the projects. They can make amendments in the existing things, and on the basis of those amendments or changes, then they can positively affecting the output of that products or services. So its main focus is on the outputs. That's why these are comes in the production types of the projects. For example, renumbering in the Afghanistan telephone system. In Afghanistan, the total digitals analog numbers, that was changed to the digital numbers. Why? For the reason is that one, that now we are using mobile technology. So digital phones, telephone systems they are negatively affecting. They are just only limited up to now to the offices. Similarly, designing a new series of the cooling appliances. Now we have the AC. They can be used in the summer season as well as in the winter season. Why? Converter technology is introduced. In the summer seasons, they are working as a air condition. In the winter seasons, they are work as a heater. Similarly, AC and DC, electrical appliances. Now we are using also the solar system appliances. So these are what? These are the re-engineering projects. We have now laptops, palm tops. Before that, there was a Pentium computers, desktop. Now we have a full note mobile in hand. There is no need that we should carry on a big computer. So these was the project types. Dear students, hope you will understand. And further, if you have any problems, so you have your WhatsApp group, so you can share your problems over there. I will try my level best to give you the satisfactory answer. Kindly use the book. If you studied here, and also you will study the book with this, so your ideas will be more clear. and you will also get more knowledge. So make a habit of studying of a book. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next class. For now, Allah Hafiz.